Right now we're heading to North Carolina. All right, we are off from Plum Orchard Gap Shelter, and we saw Wizard and Killer there. They also are YouTubers. It's rainy and wet, not too cold, that's a plus. Right now we're heading to North Carolina, a little over 4 miles, and we will be there. Georgia section, you will be done shortly. Okay, so we're leaving Plum Orchard Gap Shelter. Goodbye. That is actually one of the nicest shelters we've stayed at. It has 3 stories, and there's a lot of us that stayed there last night. And it's cool to socialize and still sleep at a decent time, you know? It was a nice night. We made a fire and everything, and enjoyed the fire, dried some clothes in the fire. Okay, going north here.
Like, if I don't do what they tell me and I get more injured, I only have me to blame.
Wow.
But there's plenty of people out here just like us, dealing with the same injuries, going the same pace, struggling to get uphill. They cannot really feel bad. It is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
It's not about them anyway, it's about us getting through this whole hike.
Rainy and windy up here where we're at right now. But one good thing is, it's not on the 30s, not like before, not like our first couple of days. We consider that as a blessing and a good thing. We're still all smiles here, even though we're having aches and pains. Every step we take right now is getting us closer to North Carolina, and we're very excited. Bill and I know that once we reach the border, that's gonna boost us up a little bit. 1 state down, 13 to go, right? Might be rainy and windy right now, but the temperature is really nice. Cools us off. It's not cold. We have clear views. We're seeing the mountains. Wet, not muddy, just wet. Wet and leafy. I'm leading. Bill, say hi. No, say hi.
Oh, food in my mouth.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll say it for him. Bill says hi. Okay, we're stopping for a few. It's really windy out here. I'm gonna put my mic on here pretty soon, but for right now, Bill's drinking water. It's a beautiful day, and even though it's windy, it's not like annoying wind. It's more like, oh, it feels so nice because we're wearing our rain jackets and we're hiking and we get hot. This is an acceptable wind. Okay, Dix Creek Gap, 5.6, Blue Ridge Gap, elevation 3020. Look, another sign. We're feeling great. We're seeing signs. Every time I see a sign, it's like a great feeling, because it's like, oh, I've reached this, I've reached that, like it's official. Definitely reached this part of the trail. Oh, I see a road. Here's the road. And trail goes that way. Got steps. All right, I bet you that is fat free. Okay, moving forward. Another sign, and it says Southern
Chattahoochee National Forest.
Yeah, Chattahoochee Nantahala Wilderness. Southern Nantahala Wilderness. Woo! Okay. Onward! There's another sign in like 3 minutes. Here, it says Bly Gap, 3.1 miles. Blue Ridge Gap.
But I'm taking it easy, like we said, anyway.
Okay, it's clearing up. Look at this. Birds singing, rejoicing. Yeah, Bill's ditching his rain jacket. I think I'm gonna ditch mine too pretty soon. So far, so good. We're taking it slow on uphills, like really slow, which is really good because I think it's actually better.
There's some hard uphills, that's why.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard. Rob, the guy at Outdoor 76, told us about it's gonna be rough climbs from here to Franklin, so taking it easy. We want to get to Franklin with no injuries. Moving north here.
Power, I'm focused more on where I walk rather than what's around me and how I walk.
Right, so we have a switchback here. Pretty cool. There's another one coming up from over there up, or maybe it'll just go around the mountain here. I don't know, we'll see later on, but so far, so good. I have a pimple here.
8 miles to the border.
2.8? Ooh.
1,076 feet up, 436 feet down.
There you have it.
Another steep climb.
Yeah, we got this.
That's a pretty big climb in a pretty short time.
Okay, we're going. So, yeah, it's not a switchback. It goes around this mountain, which is all right. I popped my pimple here. That's all the hiker food I've been eating, the calories, the fats. So we're 2.1 miles to the border. Bill and I are talking, and there's gradual uphills to get there. There's still more uphills to come within those 2.1 miles. It's gradually growing up right now, and we think it's gonna get steeper as we go close to the border. And I was like, Georgia, here's the grand finale. And Bill was like, yep. If I haven't broken you yet, I'm gonna break you right now. I find that really funny. No, so far we're not mentally broken yet. Physically, we're almost there, but so far we're doing good. Hopefully once we reach Franklin, we'll do even better. We're taking it slow, slowly healing, slow recovery. North Carolina, here we come. The mountains, check out the mountains. There he is. Slow and steady. Okay, so we got good views over here, not even at the top. The sun's peeking out. Hopefully it succeeds and give us some sunshine. That would be great. Every time I see the sun, I get really happy. Put a smile on my face and I'm like, yeah, I can do more of this.
This is day 12 on the trail, and only 9 of those days have actually been at least partly on the trail.
Right, I get it.
In fact, 3 out of those 9 days were partly in town. The hike into Neal's Gap, because we stopped kind of early, that was only like, what, like 3 miles, 4 miles.
Yeah.
So the hike into Neal's Gap, then the hike into Helen was also short. Then the hike from Dix Creek Gap yesterday. The hike out of Helen was actually pretty long. So we went Unicoi to Cray Mountain, and that wasn't like super short. Actually, so 4 out of those, so only 5 days so far have we like been mostly on trail. Said we were going to start slow, and that is kind of slow, but actually at the same time apparently it wasn't slow enough.
Yeah.
So in a certain sense I don't feel bad about it. You do what you got to do, right? I mean, the goal is to make it to Katana. It's not to like blow through to Georgia and get to North Carolina, unless you run marathons.
Yeah.
You're going to med school and you're like 19. You weigh like 97 pounds.
Yeah. I think it's awesome. Emily is great.
She's tinier than you.
I know,
That's
and I'm like,
crap. My wife is mini. You're even more mini.
yeah, you see people here, it surprises you, like, how strong they are. But then again, they're young, you know what I'm saying? But still, like, it doesn't look like it. But man, this kid can do miles. 4 days already at Plum Orchard. No zeros yet. Stayed on the trail for 4 days. That's crazy. She does marathons though. That's saying something, endurance-wise, you know what I'm saying?
Your body has a lot of endurance. Running 26.2 miles eats the heck out of your body. So her body's used to a view. She just has to walk instead of run and add a backpack. Mountains, I don't know, like, it's its own effect, I get it, but at the same time, I'm slowing down.
Okay.
I'm feeling some twinges of pain back there.
The sun, it's out, but it's raining. And the wind. Wow. Yeah, it just keeps going up, up, up. So we checked it like a few minutes ago. Guthook says we have about 2,000 elevation gain and 1,000 descent to the next shelter.
2,000 from back there to the shelter. From back there to the border was about 550. Close to that.
550 ascent to the border from where we checked it, which is like just a couple minutes ago. Hey, I know we're throwing out numbers here, but in short, it means we have more elevation than descent. Okay, and we're feeling it, and we're doing it. We're out of breath most of the time, but we're moving forward. I'm still smiling and laughing about it. That means it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Everybody passed us but Garrett
And Susan.
and possibly other people that catch us up that maybe camped or that, you know what I'm saying, people that didn't stay at the shelter. Yeah, it's possible we'll have people at the shelter tonight that got on the trail Hiawassee or from Hiawassee this morning.
Oh, the sun is out yet again, guys. It's not raining, it's windy like earlier. It cools us up. Here's the trail right now. Slow and steady here, guys. I can see my shadow.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
A little bit. See my shadow a little bit. Oh, cool. Shadow. Shadow's a good sign. Sun is out.
Broken Achilles got me
Hey.
this far.
Oh my goodness, this is great.
Step over there and smoke.
We made it. Okay, so we're moving. North Carolina. We are in North Carolina now. One state down, Georgia. I'm glad we're done with you. That was some humbling experience, that's for sure. We are so glad that we're in North Carolina.
And the sun's out.
And the sun is out.
Yeah, sort of.
This is great. And next chapter of our lives now is here in North Carolina. So nice to be here in North Carolina. What a morale boost, really. Couldn't believe it. We've done the Georgia section of the Appalachian Trail. That's saying something. North Carolina is like, hello from North Carolina. Uphill, first thing. Wow. And windy. Windy. Wow, what a welcome. North Carolina. Okay. Going uphill. All smiles here still. Still a beautiful day. Glad it's not raining. Windy. I'm a little chilly. Bill put his rain jacket on again because it is a little chilly up here. But wow, what view. Great. All right. Oh, wow. This first uphill in North Carolina is no joke. What the heck? What is but look at the view. Oh, wow. Still going up. It hasn't stopped. We're knocking out a few hundred feet of elevation here. Wow, this wind is no joke. We're still going up. Wow. Gotta look at this.
Probably better than what we were hiking. More flat.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, rocky terrain. Even though it got colder, it really did. But we're enjoying ourselves. These inclines are rough. North Carolina exceeded my expectations so far. First climb. You got me. Getting foggy. We were able to finish that really intense climb. For us, it's intense. That was rough. So once you get to the North Carolina border, expect a good uphill. I mean, a good one. We're still doing it. Bill's having some aches and pains. It's a little concerning, but he's still doing it. He's walking. Thank goodness he was able to do that. That was really rough. All right, it's foggy now, and it's downhill. Yeah, no views anymore. We're above the clouds now. Whew, this is some climb. This is still going up. Man, I gotta admit, North Carolina beats Georgia in the first hour of us climbing this mountain. It hasn't stopped yet. It just keeps going up, 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 and it's not just going up. It's rocky, it's steep. Bill's in pain. This is really discouraging. I'm discouraged too. Hopefully once we reach Franklin, we'll be able to recuperate and be encouraged again. I'm gonna be talking to Rob. All right, I gotta go. Everything's just getting worse today. The weather is getting worse. Still in the clouds, fog, rain, wind, all of it. It's cold. North Carolina. Our day one with you. Okay, today is definitely one of those days. It's not one of our greatest days hiking. Bill is in pain. We're going to do some KT tape action once we get to the shelter. Try that out. See if it helps him out. Going downhill. So hopefully it will alleviate some of the pain he's feeling on his Achilles tendon and make it to Franklin and see Rob. Oh my goodness! We made it to Sassafras Gap. Wow. The wind! It's angry! Coming, babe! This is some trek to get to Muskrat shelter. Wind. We're getting some scary wind here. Still have 300 feet up. and a little bit over 100 down to get to the shelter. 0.8 miles to go.
Yeah, there was a stream.
Here's the shelter. There's a stream. We grabbed some water earlier. We shouldn't have. Now our packs are heavy. There's a stream here. We could have grabbed water here. There's the shelter. See the shelter situation. It can only sleep 7. Okay, so we are here at Muskrat Creek Shelter. Susan's here with us too, and we're eating dinner. We don't have bear boxes here. There's no pulley system here, not like Georgia. So once you reach North Carolina, you just gotta go hang your bear bag, find a tree.
So here's the North Carolina border, and this is what we did. That steep stuff there, steep up, steep down to here. But then look at tomorrow. It's relatively flat, slightly downhill, slightly uphill.
Well,
the next shelter's in 5 miles.
Okay.
It's like, that's one long but steady uphill.
Hi, I'm Grace. I'm Filipino, and my husband Bill is an American veteran. We would like to share our experiences with you and hope we can be a blessing to you. When you see us in the outdoors, say hi and don't be camera shy. This is the Coffee and Ready channel.